Tonight, scams involving Bitcoin are prompting a warning from law enforcement in Placer and Butte counties.
KCRA 3's Golston Dart joining us now in the studio with a new response from officials. So, Golston, what is all this about?
Well, it's a heads up people need to know about. Starting in Butte County here tonight, with several law enforcement agencies calling for a ban of Bitcoin ATMs. Chico police addressing the County Board of Supervisors today, saying that these types of Bitcoin ATMs can be found throughout the county. Police say while the machine is completely legitimate, Bitcoin ATMs do not have the same regulations and oversight of a typical bank ATM. So here's how this scam works, according to police. It's similar to other phone scams where the suspect calls the person and then tells them to wire money for some urgent reason. The scammer then convinces the victim to withdraw cash from the bank and then deposit it into the Bitcoin ATM, in which the scammer then has the victim's Bitcoin wallet information, and that's how they get the money. Now, over the past 16 months, there have been 25 reports of this scam to police in Chico, with more than $200,000 lost by mostly elderly victims. Now, there is a bit of good news in some of this. Police were able to retrieve over $100,000 of that before it was taken out by the scammers. Today, the Butte County Sheriff talking about being in favor of the move to ban these Bitcoin ATMs.
I looked up the price of one Bitcoin, and if I understand correctly, it's about $70,000 to purchase one Bitcoin. I don't know about you, but legitimate financial transactions equaling $70,000 do not occur in liquor stores while you're feeding cash into some machine.
Now, the County Board of Supervisors did have a motion today to come up with a plan for a potential ban on those Bitcoin machines. Now, the Placer County Sheriff's Office sent out its own warning about Bitcoin scams, saying the 2 cases were reported just last night, and we spoke to one sergeant this morning about the red flags.
A banking institution or government agency will never ask for you to transfer any banking funds into Bitcoin and provide that Bitcoin information over the phone.
In one case from the sheriff's office, the victim got a call that their email and bank account had been compromised, and then made the victim believe that they were talking to their bank, convincing them to transfer $15,000 into Bitcoin to protect their money. Then the victim got another call from someone posing as the FBI, convincing them then to transfer another $8,000. So if you become a victim or you suspect that somebody is simply trying to scam you, remember you can call your local police agency or sheriff's office. Deputies are trained in fraud crimes and they can help out.